Hi everyone, welcome back to Say What You Mean, an English learning channel. I'm Chris. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all fantastic. I am excellent, thank you for asking. The topic of today's video is ourselves. So let's give some details, let's give some more information about ourselves. Our favorite topic, us. We introduced ourselves in the last video, so we've really just met, haven't we? I don't know much about you guys. You guys don't know that much about me. So, what do you like to ask to learn more about other people? What would you ask me if you could ask me anything? What kind of information do you like to give about yourself? I like the Big Six introduction style. Answer the 6W questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. For example, who you and your family are, what you do for a living, and what you like to do for fun, maybe, how you are connected to the people you're talking to, where you are from, and where you live. When you graduated from school or started with your company, or when you began playing baseball or began learning to play the trombone, and why you do any of the things you like to do. So do you use the Big Six method? I'll use this method and reintroduce myself, adding some more details. So here we go. I'm Chris, and I'm an English trainer. I'm married, have a dog, and live in Germany. Although I live in Germany now, and have lived here for a little more than 3 years, I'm not from Germany. I was born in the United States, in Alabama. I miss my family in the States, but I seldom get to travel back home. I love learning languages and gardening. Those are two of my hobbies. I frequently spend the afternoon in my garden, like right now, but I hardly ever study while I'm outside here in my garden. Every now and again, but not often. I'm currently taking a Japanese class so that I can learn Japanese. I took German classes when I first came to Germany, but I'm not currently taking German classes. I've learned enough to get by in daily life, so now I'm focusing on Japanese. If you haven't heard before, I practice a Japanese martial art and want to learn Japanese so I can speak with my teacher. I normally practice daily, but I've been so busy recently that I haven't practiced that much. I graduated from Auburn University. That's a college in Alabama, my home state. I worked a variety of jobs when I lived in Alabama, mostly in food service and restaurants. I wasn't an English teacher in the USA. I was a cook and I owned a restaurant. We made sourdough pizza and bread. If you've watched some of my other videos, you've learned that I love pizza. That's why I opened a restaurant. Cooking was hard work. I liked it, but I had to stop. Although it paid the bills, it got harder and harder as I got older and older. 12 hours on your feet makes for a long day. Kristen and I left for Germany during the Corona pandemic. She had just left the United States, when the pandemic officially began. I came a few months later, a few months after she came. I had to get special permission to enter Germany. I bet that was a stressful time for the airline workers. They probably spent a lot of time looking at paperwork, lots of paperwork. Fortunately, I didn't have any problems entering the country. Okay, everyone, that's it for this video. How was it? Was it easy to understand? Was it hard to understand? Did you learn anything? I sure hope so. Can you add details about yourself after you introduce yourself? Yes, you can. Can you use the Big Six method to talk about yourself? Try it. So some words and phrases. The Big Six questions, the W questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how. To be from. This is your hometown or where you were born. I'm from Alabama. I'm from the United States. Hardly ever, rarely, almost never, 1 or 2 times out of 7 days. 1 or 2 days out of 7. I hardly ever speak Spanish. A couple times in a year. Seldom. Again, rarely, almost never. 1 or 2 days out of 7. I seldom take the train. Less than 5 times a year. I seldom take the train. Every now and again. Sometimes. 2 or 3 days out of 7. I walk to work every now and again. Not every month, but sometimes. Often. Regularly. 3 or 4 days out of 7. I often teach from home. I have classes online, and I have classes in person, face to face. Frequently, very often, or very regularly. 5 out of 7 days. I walk our dog frequently, 3 times every day. Normally, regularly. I work regularly. Most people work regularly. Currently, now, I'm currently making a YouTube video. I'm not currently teaching class. Enough. Not everything, but what you need. More than the minimum. I don't understand everything in German, but I understand what I need. I understand enough. Do you understand enough English? Probably so. To get by. This is to do what you need. I can't speak German professionally, but I can survive here in Germany. I can get by. To graduate, to finish high school or university, or to complete a program. Sourdough, a wild yeast, what we use to make breads and pizzas. Yeast makes breads rise, get bigger. To pay the bills. This is to provide what you need to live. So maybe the job isn't great, but it pays the bills. The person can survive with the job that they have. They can live. They can pay for what they need. I bet. This means I'm sure. You're German? I bet you speak German. To spend time. Time is a resource. Time is like money or energy. So I spend time studying. I use my time so that I can study. How much time do you spend studying English? All right, excellent work, everyone. That's all for today. In this video, I added details to my introduction. I talked about myself. Now, it's your turn. Talk about yourself. Make a video or make a recording and post that here in the comments. give us some details about yourself. So, thanks for listening and watching the video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe for more videos. And if you'd like to book a class, my link is in the channel description. I hope to see everyone again soon. And remember, practice makes permanence. So practice hard and say what you mean. Thanks, everyone. Bye.